Hey Flosstube!
I'm Geana.
I'm Tina.
And we're
Stitching with our bestie. And our mugs this time are compliments of me to us from my trip to Orange Beach over Labor Day with another bestie. And I am the morning bird.
And I am the night owl.
Yes, yes.
And I have a little something for you from my grandson's birthday party. Something that she loves. Sugar cookies.
Oh, no.
My daughter-in-law makes these.
Mr. Bill! Is that
No,
Mr.
it's
Bill?
Spoonie from the new Toy Story.
Well,
but he does kind of look like Mr. Bill.
He does. For
If
you
know
people
who
that
Mr.
remember.
Bill is.
Not my dog Spot! Okay.
So today is September 9th, 2019, and this is Flosstube number 6 for us. And we're glad to be back. And we are a Flosstube channel that talks about cross stitch, and also we're from South Louisiana.
And welcome back to our regular subscribers. And if you just stumbled on us, welcome, and we're glad you're here. If this is the first time you've watched a Flosstube, please, if we're not your cup of tea, just Google Flosstube, and there are hundreds, probably thousands now.
I don't even know how many. I just keep watching them.
Yeah, and watching them, and watching them. And I'm watching my hair, and Gina's having a hot flash.
Yeah,
my hair.
So we have to have the fan on today.
We have been through the dickens, and we couldn't even make it a, what do you call that? Blooper. Couldn't even do a blooper video with
Couldn't
this
get
thing.
our sound to work. We've been working at this for a while, so we're kind of like a little flustered today, but that's okay. We're
And
just
it's
gonna
the
go
end of the
with it.
day, end of my work day, which, let's talk about work.
Well, yeah. So our retreat is coming up in Arkansas with Chelsea and Priscilla, stitching with the Real Housewives of Cross Stitch, and I'm going, but Tina's not. I'm sad.
I
have to go
know,
by
I almost
myself.
just did really tear up there when it really hit me. Yeah.
Wait till Wednesday when I'm crying on the way.
Oh, I know. We were going to go to the shops. We were going to meet Marlene from Stitching by the Lake. We were going to be videoing, meeting Chelsea and Priscilla, and I just cannot get off work. I was off work for Memorial Day. No, Labor Day.
Yeah, Labor Day.
And I just can't do it. So
I'm going by myself.
Yeah.
I'm sad, but that's
I know.
okay. I'm going to go anyways and have a good time. Marlene, if you're watching, you still want to hang out with one of us, I'll be in Little Rock on Thursday.
I know. Oh well.
Anyway,
there'll
let's
be more.
move on.
Okay, we want to get that doom
I
and
will be
gloom out of
doing
the
some
way.
photos for us to put up with our next, probably our next Flosstube. I'll just put some photos of my trip, and I'm going to Little Rock and to Conway to the Shepherd's Needle, and what is the one in Conway? I can't think of what it's called right now. They just
doubled
remodeled.
it. I can't think of
I
the
can't
name
think of the name of it
either.
off the top of my head. So I'm looking forward to that, and meeting Chelsea and Priscilla. So
Maybe you could FaceTime and just let me see them.
yeah, I will. I'll have to do that.
I mean, you could sneak it in. You don't have to tell them you're doing it.
I'm
anyway.
sure they won't mind. They'll
Probably
probably
not.
even say hi to
And you know, there's something else that's changed. My hairstyle, and now we really.
I cut mine shorter, so
And
at least it's
I
way
just
shorter.
got tired of. I felt like, you know, that guy on the Three Stooges. Is it Larry? That's kind of what I felt like. Now I look like Larry with
No,
bangs.
you don't.
I don't know.
You're so funny.
I'm just thankful I have hair.
That's right.
Okay, so
All right. So,
comments and questions. We blown away, but we
Yes.
did have a question. We answered most of them.
Yeah, I tried to answer most of
Both
them.
of us did. But the one question that we had that we didn't answer was they wanted to know, what did you use to dye with?
I just use Rit dye, and you can buy it pretty much anywhere. I think I bought most of mine at Walmart, and some of it at Hobby Lobby. It's the least expensive place is Walmart, so that's where I bought probably 4 or 5, and then I bought a couple at Hobby Lobby because they didn't have those colors at Walmart. It might be vice versa, whatever, but I did buy it at both places. And it's just RIT, and it's a liquid dye. And one thing on the video that I told y'all to go watch to learn to do the dyeing that I did, she said she called RIT, and they said that their liquid dye is more concentrated than their powdered dye. And the liquid dye was so easy to use because all you do is pour, you know, if you want to measure, you can. I didn't. I just poured it in the hot water, didn't even measure it. But that then you don't have to stir it as much. You just stir it a little bit to mix in with the water. But if you do the powdered, you have to stir it really good to get all the granules broken up. So I'm not even going to try to use any of the powdered. It's just not my cup of tea. I like it easy. So.
Oh, I'd have powder everywhere. And we had 284 comments.
Yes, I was like, that was a lot of comments.
It was. But the coolest thing was I wrote down all of the states, and we reached out. We had people from 32 states, including Hawaii. And we have Canada, several from Canada, the UK, and Australia.
Yeah, so
and we have one person that's in New York now. That was
She's
from
South Johannesburg, which one of my best friends is from Port Elizabeth, South Africa. So that was exciting. So hey to
all of y'all everywhere. We had people we had somebody from Hammond.
I know, it's crazy.
We had a lot of people that were from
Oma.
Louisiana that had moved away. So we had somebody from Scott, Louisiana. So we'll have to try to get everybody's names and things together. Tell you what, it is a lot to keep up with all this. I do really appreciate the people that do the floss tubes. It's more than you think. But the fun thing is to watch yourself.
We laugh so much.
We do.
After we do this.
I don't know if we get more pleasure out of.
We probably get more fun out of it than anybody else because we just laugh at ourselves.
Do.
It's just ridiculous. Stuff faces we make and
yeah.
So anyway,
shout outs.
We got quite a few shout outs this time. We were so excited.
One thing that somebody that I've been watching that I wanted to mention is her name's Heidi Cran, and she's Stitching 1/2, and she's from Canada. And she does a lot of samplers, and
I love samplers.
We've got a lot of the same taste, and she does beautiful work, and she has huge pieces, and she does a lot, and she's really good. I think you'd enjoy her, especially if you like samplers. Another one was, they just started a floss tube. They commented on us, and I'm probably going to butcher this, but Darvana Lee Design Studio down under in Australia, and it's Nicole and Beck, and they now have 5 floss tube channels, but they do quilting, and they have a great video showing you how to make a project bag without the vinyl.
Good.
So that was good. And that was my shout outs. Was there anybody you watched?
I was excited that Kindred Stitcher
Lisa
shouted us out.
And when she did Farm Girl, I saw the little lamb and I was like, that looks like Farm Girl, and she commented.
So we were excited about that.
Oh,
and then there was
sorry.
We got another, my little air things. We had another another shout out from, I lost my paper, it flew off the fan.
We've had a
What
bad
was her
time.
name?
I don't know, but if you want to crawl under the table and get
I won't, but I'll shout her out next time because I can't think of it off my
Teresa
head.
Stalker actually, she talked about my green fabric and how I know that I just get so shocked when we video and we watch it and we read your comments and we know you're watching us, but
it's just fun.
it is, and
just nice
it's
to know
exciting. I know we're all just
we
a
like
bunch
to
of
watch
stitchers.
are actually starting to watch us, and they find us, amusing for some reason.
Yeah.
But.
And thank you for the welcome, Farm
Yes,
Girl. That
thank
was
you.
exciting.
So, you ready for whips?
Whips, whip it good.
I was
Okay.
laughing because I was watching 2 martini stitcher the other night, and I swear I started laughing because she said it's time for whips, and it was just like, I don't know if we all do that or not, but I just died laughing at her. So
It's just like now you can't say hoopla without thinking about Vanna and the hoopla. And whenever
let's see your whips.
I don't have a lot of whips this time. When we were in Florida, this is our 4th annual trip with another bestie of mine, and we bring our Bibles and we go down to the beach. Well,
that's okay.
I can't say anything. So I didn't really get to do a lot of stitching. I stitched on the way down there, and I am doing My Big Toe by, I'm doing the books of the Bible by My Big Toe. Ooh. Wow, we're doing it with an iPad this time.
Let me do it.
And last time we had our microphones on, but we never plugged it in.
We forgot to plug them in.
So
we are not.
So, and this time we couldn't get the volume to work.
Don't emulate us.
But this is how far I've gotten now. And somebody pointed out that on the pattern, where it's got here, where it says Song of Songs instead of Song of Solomon, and asked me what I was going to do. I'm going to put Song of Solomon, because that's the book.
That's
the book. It
is Song of Songs now. They've just changed, like in the newer versions of Scripture, when they've made the newer updated, they just changed it to that. So it does say it is both.
All right.
But we always say Song of Solomon because that's just the way we've always learned it.
Yeah.
That's how I learned the books of the Bible too. So I'm going to be stitching on this as soon as I get some fabric.
That is my one whip. Then I have another whip that I started, and this is Country Cottage Needleworks November.
Let's take it out of the package.
Yeah. I decided this year I'm going to do all these cottages. I have 6 done, and I have 6 more to do, but I want
the fan's blowing.
finish these this year. And
so pretty.
This is a magnet. Look at that. That thing holds. Oops.
Let me hold it up for you.
Yeah, now I've lost my strong magnet. Okay. And this is November. I just started this. This is on 16 count Ada. I'm using the called for colors and
Fabric Flair.
This is Fabric Flair, and I think it's the mocha.
It's really pretty. I like it.
I really like the Fabric Flair. The back is white. Ooh,
yeah, that was interesting, I thought.
It really is. That, I don't know how they do it. Somehow it's digitized or it's late. I don't know. But it is Fabric Flair. And so those are my whips that I've been working on. That. Thank you for keeping me. This goes in here. Thank you. So that's
I was working on some things, but I finished some things, so I'm just going to show you what I haven't finished that I've been working on. Of course, be thankful. I'm still working on this. Y'all have seen this for the last 3 videos, and I'm moving along with it. Something on there we go.
That's pretty.
It's really turning out really pretty. And Misty Purcell commented that she likes my orange pumpkins.
Yeah, I like the orange a lot better than the white.
So that's it. I've got all the way. I'm about a little bit, into halfway now.
So pretty.
I'm working on the second half, but I really didn't work on this a lot because I had this project I had to get done for the retreat. So I didn't do a ton this time. And then I got my thread for this, which is Sunflower Inn by Little House. And I did a little bit on that. I got the roof almost finished.
Look how gorgeous.
But Tina and I have discussed it, and I'm going to have to go back and take out this yellow.
And make it darker.
And make it darker. It just doesn't look right. If you look how light it is. They changed the dye lots, and look how much darker it used to be, and it's just not, I'm not happy. I thought I was just gonna leave it, but I'm really not happy, so I will go back. I'm not sure when I'll finish it, but that is my 2 whips.
And you can't show your other one?
The other ones are finishes that I worked on.
Oh.
So you wanna do finishes now?
Okay.
I want me to do them first?
You can,
All
yeah.
right. So for our retreat, we had to stitch, we were supposed to stitch Harvest Chockful, the Chockful one, the newest one with the pumpkins, the jack-o'-lanterns, and I just don't do Halloween, so I decided to do this one instead, because I love sunflowers, so I'm
That's
stitched
gorgeous.
this, just this one here. I haven't done the little pillow, but I love how it
You
turned
finished.
out. I did finish. I just finished it last night.
Wonderful. It
And
looks
of course,
so...
I'm just procrastinator. We were supposed to be working on this for months. I probably started mine 2 weeks ago. And I've worked on other stuff since then, if you see. So that's it completed. I think you got something like that right there. But I think it turned out so pretty.
And I love that what checkerboard, black and brown inside.
Those
the,
are whatchamacallits, specialty stitches.
Oh,
What do you
Smyrna
call-
crosses.
Smyrna crosses, yeah.
Mhm.
So all of
That's gorgeous.
the
So
outside
pretty.
ones are Smyrnas, and then these are just filled in. They're a little bit different, stitched a little bit different. The ones in the middle, they're smaller.
Pretty, pretty.
But I think it turned out beautiful.
Mhm.
I really like it. So that's that one that I finished since I saw y'all last. And then I did this one, and it's called Grateful, Thankful, Blessed. And I stitched this one in like 2 nights. It was so quick.
Wow.
And I used I was going to use Fancy Floss, and I just used all DMC.
Love that blue.
It's all DMC. And I think it turned out so cute. So I'm going to make it into a small, put out
Gorgeous.
little pillow probably. They have theirs in a frame, and I might change my mind and do that, but I really think I'm not.
I
I'm
think
just
a
going to
pillow
make it
would be
small.
cute.
This is a little one when I first went back to stitching, I found this in a magazine,
Oh.
and I stitched this up. That was my
Aw.
very first thing I stitched when I started stitching again last October.
Shimmer, move it back.
Yeah,
you
you
can't
see
really
the-
tell it's glitter. It's gorgeous.
This came from maybe Walmart even, or Hobby Lobby, and it's got gold, shiny
It's pretty.
threads in it.
Sorry guys, I just shook the...
And it's just Ada from there. And then the last one I finished, I'm so excited that I got this done.
Oh,
And it's
look
my
how
blackbird,
big.
my first blackbird design.
Beautiful.
And
Love that
This
fabric.
is the pattern. It's out of print. They are reprinting some new things, and maybe this will be one of them. I don't know. And people have been finding it. If you ask around, sometimes somebody have mercy on you, like me. That did with me, and I got to stitch it. So that's it. This summer when completed. I just love it. And I did it with all called for colors. And then this is the next one. Is autumn, and I'll start on this
It's
one next.
beautiful.
So it'll just continue on.
What cloth is that? Did you
It
do
was
that?
Picture This Plus. I want to say
What
maybe
count?
it's 14 count, and I believe it's Legacy. I think I told y'all last time. I didn't write it down again, but I just love. It's got it's really modeled, and it's got like greens in here. I don't know if you can see that, but it's just really pretty fabric. So it'll go. My whole piece will go on here on this big. All 3 of them will fit on here.
Beautiful.
And there's only 3. They have summer, autumn, and winter. I don't know why they didn't do spring.
Hmm.
So that's my
You
finish.
did good this time.
I got a lot of stitching done.
You did. All right. FFOs.
Well, what about your finishes? You have a finish. That
Oh,
you,
I do have
yeah.
a finish. Oh. Well, this one I started when I got my mind made up that I just want these cottages done. I'm going to show you the frames that I put them in, but this is my finish. Oh, let me show you this is October of the cottages from Country Cottage Needlework.
Which I'm stitching that too. I started it, but I didn't bring it.
And this is on Picture This Plus. Don't you like how I cut that? Boy, that's cattywampus. There's my finish. I used the different color. I used the same colors, but I did the tree different. I wanted it dark. I didn't want it. They had it light, and I put orange and the little flowers up by the word October. But anyway, I changed that up a little bit. But I finished.
But you used the same colors.
But I used the same colors, and that is. Did I say that that's 16 count?
No, you just said it was.
It's 16 count.
I'm actually stitching this, but I didn't have the DMC, so I'm using a lot of fancy flosses that I just kind of looked on the DMC chart that I have, my booklet, and matched it. And so I'll show that to y'all next time.
And what
'cause
I
really
wanted
just
to
started
show
it.
you, another, well, I guess this
I
is
love
a
that
FFO, but
That's okay.
this was, I don't know where my September went, but this is it finished.
It's
And
really
this
pretty.
frame that it's in is a Mill Hill 6x6 hand painted frame. And I have about 4 different color frames that I ordered from 123 Stitch, and you just can push them out. This one was tighter. What I found out was when you get these frames,
Didn't you buy one of those at the?
I bought one in New Orleans.
Yeah.
Here is this is red, and this is more of a rust. So I'll put Valentine's Day, 4th of July, and Christmas probably in the red, and it just pops right out. And then I backed it with some fabric, and then they pop right in. And they come with the little stick, and you just push that in there, and then you can just, and I keep these in my bathroom and change them out every month. But what this one, when I took it out of the white one, it was tight. And plus it's not perfectly centered, so I'm gonna have to redo that one, but I just did the green backing on that. But what I did was, I kept this time when I do it, I'm just gonna put my batting and cut it out the same exact size. And then
Instead of folding it over.
Instead of folding it over. And then that way it'll fit in a lot easier. And then
Right.
Vanna taught the trick of counting. And I think I saw Kimberly, counting how many
Yeah, that's
squares.
how Priscilla taught her to do that. I think.
Okay. But this
that way
is,
you make sure you've got the same amount on top and
it
bottom.
is
and
Mill
centers it.
Hill frames, and they are great. I've got
I
these.
have a couple of them too.
I think they come in 8x8 and 6x6. But
I
that's
think they
what.
have 4x4. Maybe that's not the Mill Hill though.
Well, that's it. Do you have any fully finished? Okay. Well, this month was made by God, actually. But Kitten Stitcher, Teresa Vignette. Am I saying that right? Vinette. She's decided to make this sampler September.
Yeah, I'm so
and
excited.
I was.
That's why I finished my summer. She got me
Yeah.
motivated.
Well, I never even paid attention to samplers. I never really knew no history of cross stitching, and that's what I love about Flosstube. What it's taught me, some of the designers, and just learning so much. Learn a little bit too much of where to shop and some of the enablers, but I want to show you. I went. It was Valerie on Stitching in the Barn. She interviewed her neighbor, and they went all, and I cannot think of that one.
I can't either, but it was so
The most beautiful
amazing. You need to go
samplers in
back
her
and
entire house.
watch that.
She also interviewed her husband and showed the furniture. But she mentioned that she got a lot of things from the Scarlet Letter. So I went to the Scarlet Letter and found a sampler, an original, for $110. And and not only was it exciting to get one that was affordable for me, but that it wasn't your traditional sampler, it was scripture. And I bought it online from her. And we emailed back and forth, and I told her I didn't, it was on a board and it was nailed down on a board. And I asked her, how do I take this and get it framed? And she told me there was the place that she used is Lynn's of Madison, which I've heard a lot of people go there and go shopping.
Yeah.
So, in the middle of a snowstorm, on her way to go visit someone in a nursing home, she dropped my piece off at Lynn's of Madison. And then Lynn's of Madison would call, or we would text back and forth. And here, I hope this has got the museum.
So
Look at this. This has the 10 Commandments. It has the Lord's Prayer. No, it has the Apostles' Creed, and then it has the Lord's Prayer. And this was done by Elizabeth Loxton in the year of our Lord, 1823. And I could not believe that I got that. And then they framed it so beautifully.
Really turned out nice.
And, you know, even, I love the stains of the water. I mean, I had never seen it. So it was so exciting when it came in and they packed it wonderfully. So if you ever get something online and you want it done, I would definitely recommend them. And this has the museum glass, and they just do a fabulous job. But and then I guess you could say I'm like a Teresa Stalker. Everything she says or does, I'm always kitten stitcher. I do love to listen to her, and I really respect her opinions. And this is a book that she mentioned about samplers. I bought this, I don't know if you can still get this new, but I bought it used on Amazon. But Miller's is all about how to compare and value, tells you everything about cross-stitching, all the different types, you know, Scottish, English, American, a little bit about them, how to value them, how to, you know, if I can understand it, you can understand it, trust me. But it's a great book. So that was my little tribute to the samplers. But I'm so amazed that, I mean, it's a whole new world. I had no idea.
I just love samplers.
I just liked making the X's, and I'd find a pattern and get it and put it up and look for the frame, and that was that. Now to learn the history, and I have tried to find out who Elizabeth Loxton is, but in that era, I know that a lot of the girls made their samplers so that they would be able to look back on it and use it as a pattern for different things. And so I don't know if this was a piece somebody did a second piece, if it was somebody that was maybe older, and I don't know, but I'd love to find out. So that's it for me.
Okay, well, you want to do some haul?
I don't have a lot of haul, but
Okay, show your haul.
all right, I do have
Well,
some
that was haul that you just showed, but yeah.
That was haul,
Yeah,
but that's
just kind of a different kind of haul.
yeah, it's been around. This is something that I've never heard of, Not Forgotten Farms, which I'm sure a lot of y'all are out there like, can't believe that. But this is called Family Tree, and it's a pillow, and I just love all the birds on that.
It's so cute.
Oh, it's just adorable.
And then I just like how they have the birds numbered.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
So I got that.
We're so funny because we were both, she showed me, I said, I have that on my wish list. I just put that on there like a week ago and she bought it. So it's really funny how we, like, and this
If we were
next thing she shows you is the same thing.
If we were smart, you would buy one and I would buy one.
Well, it's just how we do it though. We always buy it at the same time and then we.
But this was one that I saw finished on the Stitch, what was the name of that? Stitching 1/2.
Stitching
She
1/2.
had this finished and it was beautiful. And it's the 7 Days of Creation.
So pretty.
And I thought that would be great to have by the books of the Bible.
It's hard with that plastic to see.
I know.
You should take them out.
Yes, Mother. Okay, and I have, this one is an eBay. And I think what did it for me was I loved it, and I'm always looking for different sizes. I don't want every, so that you can add more to your grouping. But this one says, preserve me, Lord, amidst the crowd from every thought that's vain and proud, and raise my wondering mind to see how good it is to trust in thee.
Oh, that's so nice.
And it's Trust in Thee sampler. And I didn't get it for $1, but it wasn't that much. If I see a sampler I want,
You're gonna get it.
I'm gonna get it. And then I saw on Stitching and Doodah, I can't remember which one did it, but I saw something like this, and it was a long set of vases, but this was a dimension kit, and it's got the floss and it
Look
has
at that
everything.
fabric.
But
That's
this
just what's so
fabric is so amazing because I didn't know how they made it look so 3D. I know. If you like crinkling, you're really... my granddaughter found something, told me to listen to it, and it was this woman. She was talking like this. And I said, what is that? She said, didn't it give you the little goose pimples? Apparently there's some new something that kids,
They like soft talking
or they listen to this, and it's supposed, you know how sometimes your hair, if somebody like scratches your back, I guess that's what, I don't know, but here's the fabric, and I love, it's Ada, it's that old time scratchy Ada, but see how they have
I love
this,
it.
isn't that great? I know, who would have ever thought we'd like that thick old Ada? Anyway, but, one more haul. I just got this on our trip when we went to Hobby Lobby. We went to Hobby Lobby, went to Home Goods, went to Marshall's, sorry. Well, you get to go to Chelsea and Priscilla. But I thought this would be neat to put something in. I guess you could turn it over. You could put your toothbrushes in your bathroom.
I think it'd be so cute with a little cushion in it.
It would. But that's my haul for the week. Well, it's been 2 weeks.
Yep, 2 weeks.
All right. That's my haul. Y'all.
Okay, my haul time. Let me grab it. Okay, sorry. It was somehow the chair got way over there with my haul on it. All right, so the first thing I got is this.
I hadn't seen that.
I know, I love this.
Oh, you are holding out. You got a whole bunch of stuff over
I
there.
had to
You
surprise you.
told me about.
Olga's Tart.
Oh my gosh.
And they have several patterns. Yes, it would be so cute in there. But this is what I got. And then I got the thread. I got all of it. I bought all this on 1, 2, 3 Stitches a kit. And then I went and I found the tart pans, y'all.
Oh my.
Is that not going to be
Where
so
did you find?
cute?
Oh, those are wilted.
And you take and you put it on here and then you just set it down in there. So I am so excited. And there's several different little tart patterns that you can use. I know, I'm so excited.
You know what I want to say. But
What?
I'm holding back because I know. And if Kathy is listening up in St. Louis, butter my buns and call me a biscuit. Let me
hate
see
that.
that thing. Oh, I love it.
So yeah, so I'm going to be stitching that. That's one of my fall ones I want to start soon. And then I love the one with, I just love cats. So if it's got cats, I'm stitching it.
She does.
The other one I got, and these are ones I got off of either Stash Unload, Stash Unloading, Stitchers, I don't know, different places online.
In the middle of the night. She
Yes,
can't.
and
The
my
night
problem
owl.
is
She
I'm a night
shops
owl,
at
and
night.
I shop. A lot of times I shop and I'm laying in bed and can't sleep at night because I have insomnia. This is an older pattern.
Oh,
I just
that's
think it's called American
beautiful.
Beauty. I just love it.
That's kind of like that rose one you did for your
Yes,
mom.
I just
That's what it
found.
makes me think of.
That's what I love about it.
I love that
It would be
pink.
a great companion piece to that, and I could use the same color of floss that I used in that and put it together.
Gorgeous.
And it's by Sheepish Designs, and I'm trying to see if it has a date on here.
Do you know what I just noticed? My arm looks like the little Michelin man.
Oh,
All
it
the
does
little
not.
rings. Okay. I should wear long sleeve next time. We're doing this with
that's
Geana's
one.
iPad, and so we had to kind of, this is bigger, so you may be seeing more of us.
And these are all that I got are La-Di-Da's. And these prices are not whatever's on here. That's just what's on
Oh,
there.
you did tell me about
Live,
those.
laugh, and love.
Mm.
I just love La-Di-Da. And then I got this one. It's called By Her Hand.
Beautiful.
Is that not so pretty?
Mm-hmm.
And then this one's called Give Her. And it says, give her the fruit of her hands. Let her own works praise her in the city gates.
Did you get these? Where'd you get these?
On Stash and Money.
all these.
Yeah, I got them all from the same girl.
Wow.
And then this one's called Let Live. And it says live and let lives. So I thought these were really cute little. And they won't be hard to stitch. They're only like 114 by 139, but I mean it's not like a lot of coverage on a lot of these. So
Yeah.
this is another one I got that I'm thinking I'm going to start this for sampler September. I have 2 things I want to start for sampler September. I didn't bring the other one. The other one's a Blackbird design. It's a Christmas one, but I just love this thing. I just think it's so pretty.
Yeah.
So I need to get the fabric and the floss if I'm going to do that. And then these I got on Stash Unload. This one is Blackbird.
Somebody unloaded their stash on you.
Shall I compare me
Oh,
to you to a
that's
summer
gorgeous.
day? And it's got so many patterns in here I want to do. And y'all, the girl who sold these sold them for nothing. I could not believe what she was selling them for. I snapped them all up.
Obviously,
I mean,
see
they
that.
weren't the price that. I mean, look at this one on the back. That is the
Love those
original sampler, and
colors.
if you notice, this is Jesus on the cross, but it's not. This is the original sampler that they took it from, but they didn't do that on the actual one that they copied in here. Where is it at? I don't know. Anyways, but I think it's beautiful. And then I got Snow Garden. This was not on Stash Unload. I actually bought this from 123 Stitch because I want to do the anniversaries of the heart, but I want to do them all. There's like 12 of them and then 2 extra patterns. I want to do them all on one piece of fabric.
Ooh, that'd
And
be
then
pretty.
basically what you do is you put different, you do them in memory of different people or to honor them. So you'll put, different people's things. And then this is another one I got on Stash Unload, and it's called Sisters. And it's got some really cute patterns
pretty.
in it. I mean, it's beautiful.
Who's the designer?
This is Blackbird Design
okay,
too,
I
of
should have
course.
known. Of course.
So, and it had some really cute stuff in it. Like, look at this thing. Look at that move. I just think it's hilarious.
Pretty.
I just think that that one's called At First Cock's Crow. But anyway,
Say that 3 times
I'm not
fast.
saying that again. And then I found this. It's Not Forgotten Farm, but it's their Autumn, and it's a whole booklet.
Wow.
And it's got so many cute patterns. Not only it's needlework projects to warm your hands and heart, and it's got cross stitch, and I think it was what's that one that latch hook? No, not
Punch needle.
Punch needle, and I think
That's
it's got
what
latch hook in it
I
too.
pulled my punch needle stuff out. I'm just kind of afraid to.
But I love it because it's got
Sorry.
basic instructions telling you how to do all the different things. See, it does have rug hooking. I mean, look how pretty that is.
Gorgeous.
But for some of the cross stitch, like
Yeah,
this,
there
I
was-
just love this. So they have the autumn, and I just bought the summer one too. They don't have any like spring or winter. Maybe they haven't published them yet. I don't know. But this is a place, Not Forgotten Farm. I don't know if y'all realize that. I thought it was just like an imaginary place, but they actually do classes and retreats and stuff there. And I really would. I mean, I would love to go to one of their retreats. So I'm excited
When
about
you
that.
said that, you made me think that's all your. I'm sorry. I saw nothing. Oh,
No.
let me stop.
One last thing. I bought, and I've bought these before, these little needle minders. This one's a little lamb. Can you see that?
Oh,
through the
how
fence?
cute!
This one is Alice on the Teacups in Alice in Wonderland.
Oh,
And these are the ones you said you liked so much. This is my little one I do put on my Christmas and work on. And then this one right here is a little cat. And I have several other ones. I just didn't bring them because they're on my stitching. But these are done, it's called Stitchingly Along, and Cherise Smith. And she is, that's her Etsy shop, is Stitchingly Along. And I have bought from her 2 or 3 times needle minders for me, for friends. And I just think they're just so, they really, you know, work well. And I just love them because they kind of look like those little old-fashioned Christmas cards you used to get, cut out, you know. So anyways, I love these, and I told her I'd give her a shout out because I liked them so much. So there you go, Cherise. Hopefully that'll get you some business.
yeah.
But that's my haul.
Well, you've got some great things for us. When you were
When I'm
showing.
going on a trip, so I may
Yeah,
have
I
more
know.
haul next time.
Oh, how did these end up over here?
I don't know, but give them back. I'll be looking for them.
When you did that, I found this. This is from Ann M. Martin sampler from Pittsgrove, Salem County, New Jersey, May 1840. And I thought this, I wanted to show this.
So
Is
pretty.
that not
That is just
beautiful? Look at the
really is.
colors and man. I mean,
how
if
intricate.
anything,
That's a lot of stitches.
it's just beautiful just to, I brought a couple books with me.
I mean, even just like this, just to
Yeah.
do one of that would be beautiful. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Look at these roses up here. I mean,
This
just
book is
beautiful.
just full of beautiful
samplers.
samplers. I mean,
Yeah. I love it.
so that's it. Oh, we have a giveaway.
Yeah, we do. We have a
Because we
giveaway.
had 284 comments.
Well, our giveaway, we said when we got to 500, we would give something away. And we said we'd give away this pattern that we're both stitching.
Yep.
I haven't worked on mine this month yet,
I
but I
haven't
will
either.
by next time.
Next month I will have me and you done. Like,
Yeah, and I'll
Yeah.
have the probably that right there because I still haven't decided exactly what I'm
Yeah.
going to put in this
that
area
is
right
such a
here.
fun stitch.
So I put all the comments in. You know, we had 200 and how many was it?
84.
And so I put those in, and I did a random pick, and the person who won was Deborah DeLong.
Yay!
So Deborah, just look underneath, you know, under
Mm-hmm.
our comments and our emails there. Send us an email with your address, and we will get this out to you. I'm all ready to mail it. Just have to
that's
put it in an envelope,
exciting.
and we're excited. So
You can
we're
stitch
up
along
to,
with us. Yeah, we were up to 800 over.
Let me look real quick. We're up to
That's
800
amazing.
and
And thank
23
you.
subscribers. I mean, we were so happy when we got to 100.
100. I took a
We
photo.
thought we were a
I did
big
a
deal.
screenshot of it and circled it and showed her. We thought we had really hit
So
pay
we
dirt
are
when we
so
did that.
excited,
Yeah,
and thank
it's
y'all
fun.
so much for subscribing to us. I guess if we get to 1,000, we'll do another giveaway.
We will.
We're having a good time, and
we
we already
enjoy
have
it.
something picked out for our next giveaway. And thank y'all so much for spending
Yeah.
time with us today.
If
We had
you
fun.
enjoy the channel, we ask that you subscribe, that you like it. If you want to see when we post the next one, just click the little bell. Leave us a comment. Tell us what maybe we didn't show or tell, or
Any questions?
Any
you
feedback,
have? I
yeah.
know we probably forgot some stuff.
and share Flosstube community with your friends. Whoa, did you just see the lights
Yeah, I
do
did.
that?
We didn't have a stroke.
Okay, just flashback.
Or we both had a stroke at the same time.
Well, you know we do everything together. And follow us on Flosstube on Instagram. I am Gadget Girl Stitcher,
And I am love_to_stitch.
and we will have all this in the drop down box.
And I do try to put things like I'm working on my Instagram, and I'm going to start, I know I haven't been good about it, but I'm going to start putting on there like what fabric I'm using and stuff like that. So so follow us, and
I need to do that too.
it's a lot of fun, and I like, to see what I like to look on there and see. And please, y'all, do Sampler September.
Oh.
Here we go again.
Okay, well, let's just go ahead and end this right here. Oh.
All right, so we will see y'all next time.
Y'all come
come
back
back,
now,
you
you hear?